Happy New Year and welcome back to the Northstars Show. I'm your host, Bruce Krentz. We've got a great show lined up for you today. We have a chat with Captain Evan Lutz. We do 1 minute with Flin Flon's very own Will Eikel. And coming up next, we talk to Coach Korman. Coach Orman, thanks for joining me here in the new year.
Thanks, Bruce.
We'll go straight to Blues and Golds. We had a couple of losses again this past weekend. What are some of the Blues, things that aren't going so well this past weekend and even a bit before Christmas? We haven't had a chance to catch up for a few weeks here.
Well, I think obviously sitting last place in the league, sitting with 4 wins, that's a big Blue, and trying to keep kids motivated on the straight and narrow, keep them disciplined, stay within the boundaries, and staying to the game plan of representing the Norman region. We want these kids to finish the season strong and be respectful and, give it 110%.
And some gold, some good things that we can look forward to this weekend, and hopefully maybe some of the things that have gone well for you the last little while, even though the wins just don't seem to be chalking up.
Well, I think, there's no rookies on the team now this late in the season. Everybody's a veteran, so I think for some of the players that have the opportunity or the chance to return next year, they're starting to pick up the pace a little bit. William Lutz got his first goal there on the weekend. We're seeing our third and fourth lines working a little bit harder, getting involved a little bit more. So that's a good thing for next year, and these kids realizing that they're just not watching the Bryce Hornings and Dalen Campbells. They're starting to chip in. So this part of the season, you want to see that, and some of them are starting to deliver.
Excellent. I like that. Last one as you head into the weekend right here. What are some of the more specific things that the team's just got to do to get the wins here?
Oh, I think, it's got to be, I know it's frustrating for the coaches. It's got to be hard for the kids to come to the rink and, at the end of the day, what's the goal that they're trying to do? Obviously win the hockey game, but mentally preparing themselves to keep a positive frame of mind, it's got to be a difficult thing. But that's what they're going to have to do. We're trying to send a message. It doesn't matter what you do in life. If it's a hockey player, if you're a school teacher, if you're RCMP, or if you're a president of Valet, you can all hold those positions, but you got to work a little bit harder and go the extra mile if you want to be a good RCMP. If you want to be a good teacher, you got to work at it, and you just can't go through the motions. So we're trying to give them some life lessons here. Work to the bitter end. Don't quit. Be proud of the North Star jersey and finish strong.
Awesome. Thanks a lot, Coach Korman.
Thanks, Bruce.
You're watching the Northstars Show on Shaw TV.
I'm joined once again by Captain Evan Lutz. Evan, we're about halfway, a little more through the season. How do you think things have gone so far? Some thoughts on the first half, 2/3 of the year?
Well, our record doesn't show our style of play. I believe we've really gelled as a team throughout the year. We've had excellent success, coming together as a group, and the chemistry in the dressing room is unbelievable. Like I said, our record doesn't show what we'd like, but, maybe we could change that.
I think, what do you think you have to do to get some wins to make that start to show on the scoreboard and on the league standings as we head into the end of the year and you try to make playoffs and try to make something happen here for the team?
Well, we have a couple tough weekends coming up, and it's really important that we, win all the little battles, get the puck every time we can, and bang in any greasy goal we can. That's how we're going to get the wins.
Going to start to chalk them up. What do you think you personally have to do to help the team to get there?
Ooh, well, I know I need to shoot more. That's one thing that I know Doug has told me a lot. Shoot from the point.
Just quietly? Sort of put his arm around you and said, here's what's got to happen.
Yeah, we'll go with
gently.
That. Yeah, and reduce giveaways and work harder here and there,
Yep. Absolutely. You've got a big road trip coming up this weekend, 3 big games. Some thoughts on that?
Well, playing the Thrashers the first game. Winnipeg teams are always excellent, and we've had some success against them. We haven't won a game, but most of our building opportunities have come from playing Winnipeg teams, I find.
Yeah.
So it should be a great show.
Yep. Excellent. I think that's it. Captain Evan Lutz, thanks for joining me.
Thank you.
Eikel cuts to the middle, spins, gets shot, scored! Eikel spun around and made the shot. And in it goes, and it is tied at 3.
Well, and for William Eikel, his first as an Orman Northstar here, and we had him up as a guest 2 weeks ago. He did that all by himself.
This is 1 minute with former Flin Flon Bomber, former guest host, and current Norman Northstar Willie Eikel. Willie, thanks for joining me.
Thanks for having me.
Fantastic. Just before we get into 1 minute, tell us about your goal you had right before Christmas. Nice little Christmas gift for you. How did that all go down?
Yeah, I guess there is Christmas miracles. I was chasing a puck into the boards there and turned off the defenseman. Looked to hit my buddy Valance there, but he tripped flat on his face, and I kind of walked around a few guys, let off a lucky shot and back the net.
Elves knocked him down, and we'll go with you put a ripper in the top shelf. That's how that one's going to go down in the history books. Just before that, how do you think your season's gone so far, and maybe some thoughts on what you got to do to get the team a few more wins as we carry on through the rest of the year?
Definitely hasn't been the strongest season with our 4 wins, but there's been not many points coming out of us rookies either. The leader having 5, but definitely need to step up our game if we want to get some points before the end of the season.
Couldn't agree more. It's time for everybody to start putting the pucks in the net, but no reason why the rookies can't lead that charge. Let's do 1 minute. Paulie, you got it on the clock? Ready for this?
Right.
Favorite Christmas gift this year?
PS4.
Very nice. I got a little thing that charges my phone while I ride my bike.
Nice.
Figure that one out. Who's your cleanest teammate?
Cleanest teammate? Well, not myself. I would probably say Will Lutz. He's a pretty clean guy.
He's a pretty clean guy. I like that one. Favorite road arena?
Favorite
Can't be the
road
Whitney.
arena? Beaujeu there is a pretty nice rink.
Down in Eastman, we'll take
Yeah.
that. Do you have any brothers or sisters?
2 sisters and a brother.
Your biggest fans, I'm sure. Facebook or Twitter?
Twitter for sure.
Man alive, good kids. Besides the Northstar Show, your favorite TV show?
Criminal Minds.
Not bad. Favorite hockey drill?
Favorite hockey drill? Probably one-on-ones.
Nice. Not my interview, but horseshoe. Love the horseshoe. Who doesn't?
It's a classic.
Yeah, everybody knows it. Everybody loves it. Big horseshoe too, not the little one. Least favorite pizza topping?
Anything with mushrooms.
Yes, absolutely. On a getaway, on a breakaway, shoot or deke?
I don't get many, so panic.
Panic. Dump it in the corner. Dump and chase.
Yeah, dump and change. It's my go-to.
Pre-game superstitions?
Tape my stick in the bench.
Favorite hockey moment?
Favorite hockey moment? Probably scoring my first Northstar goal.
I like it. And your favorite class at school?
Favorite class? I like my spares. Those are nice. Carpentry, I'd say.
Carpentry. Let's go with that, not the spares, just in case your parents are watching. That's 1 minute with Willie Eikel.
Hi, my name is Michael Marcus. My number is 27. My position is center. My hometown is Thompson, Manitoba, and my elementary school was Burntwood Elementary.
Thanks for watching the Northstars Show this week. Thanks especially to Captain Evan Lutz, to Willie Eikel, 1 minute with him, and to Coach Korman.